Hatches 84, open the door. Electric nights, we're begging for more. Hatches 84.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is December 23rd, 2025, and this is the first video that I've done on my GoPro Hero 9 in quite a while, I have to say. Today's a bit of a nippy day. Once again, of course it's going to be very cold and very nippy. But it is winter. What do you guys expect? This is just a follow-up video of some of the videos that I did yesterday. I uploaded 3 videos later yesterday afternoon. Probably after like maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And something I didn't really want to talk about, but I kind of feel like I have to talk about it, hence it's why I'm doing this video right now, back out on the trail, like I always do. Typical of me, eh? Part of the reason why I'm doing the video, and I'm going to put my finger up like this, indicating that I'll be putting a thumbnail up. Apparently yesterday I received notification from YouTube saying that my application for monetization, should my channel be eligible for monetization, has been suspended indefinitely. Which started yesterday, and it kind of threw me off because I didn't know what the reason for it was. I knew that my channel for the last few years, ever since the whole 4,000 hours watch minutes and 1,000 subscribers bullshit and all that, not that I ever really cared, because I never really made much on YouTube to begin with, because I am a smaller channel and I don't really care if I get paid or not. But one thing I actually do care about, and it's been getting into my brain, I want to say for the last few hours yesterday, the reasoning behind my indefinite suspension was because apparently YouTube had just discovered yesterday that the reason why my monetization in the future, if I were to be eligible down the road, it would ultimately get suspended indefinitely, due to the fact that they made some bullshit discovery that I was glorifying extremist terrorism, violence, and organized crime. And I'm like, whoa, back up here for a second. Nowhere in my videos did it ever show that I glorified such extremism of any kind, but that's what YouTube said. And you have to forgive me, I'm a little bit out of breath. I've been walking for a while in the cold. And apparently my window for appealing that indefinite suspension is closed. I'm like, what? How is that even possible? How can you possibly, accuse me of glorifying such extremist organized crime violence on my channel when there's none of my videos on YouTube even has anything to do with it. It just doesn't make sense. But apparently YouTube can do that. They can accuse you falsely of things you didn't do, and apparently they can get away with it too, which sucks. So that's why I'm kind of doing this video right now. I don't know what else to say with that. I know YouTube's policies are kind of bull. And despite the fact that none of my videos have anything to do with organized crime, terrorism, extremism, or even child exploitation, for all I know, if YouTube says I did it, even if there's proof that I did not do those things, if YouTube says it, whether it's founded or not, what do you do? What do you do in this situation? You can't appeal it. I can't appeal it. And I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but it looks to me like ice is breaking up in the river. I don't know if my camera's picking it up. I hate being out this far on the trail with all this ice on the ground. So, what do I do going forward now? Now that I got this suspension on my YouTube channel regarding monetization? Well, since there's not much I can do about it, I guess the best thing for me right now is I plan on moving forward. I am going to continue to make content as I usually do. I am going to, hopefully with any luck, hopefully get YouTube to take it down some other way, but unfortunately, because I don't have the skill to even appeal with such low limited window of opportunity, like I should have had more time, but I didn't. And now I'm paying the price for it. I mean, I could try and do it, but what do you do if you don't have the tools to be able to appeal anything? So I'm moving on from there. Another reason why I'm doing this video today is it's not just because of that. There's other stuff that I do want to talk about, and wild animals. I made a video last night, and it involved me making homemade brownies. Now, just to elaborate, at least in this video anyway, the video in question was made because I wanted to show you guys a recipe on how to make homemade brownies. Simple brownies, mind you, I might add. The recipe I found from a website, I can't remember the name of it, but it did show clear instructions on how to make a single batch. But what I did in my video is I doubled the batch, and instead of adding nuts or raisins or whatever, I decided to add the Cadbury mini eggs, the tiniest ones you could find. I also, because I wanted to add a little bit of a Christmas flair, I added a bit of peppermint extract to it to give it that minty taste, which is kind of nice. And I also, because I wanted to make sure that I make just enough, I doubled the batch, like I said. I plan on doing a bake exchange this Christmas, and it's not something that we've really done per se. Like I don't necessarily, it's not something we necessarily do. Like sometimes my parents will give me and my brother some really good sweets, and sometimes I do this or that, but this year is a little different. Last year, I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but there's a squirrel out there. Funny. Haha. Cute. And there goes the squirrel. Last year, I decided that I was gonna make some homemade cinnamon rolls, and when I did, I brought them to where my parents were last Christmas, and I told them to share with the person that they're staying with for the winter season, and sure enough they did, and I thanked them for it. The cinnamon rolls last year were really good, and I did enjoy making them, but I kind of felt like I needed to do something different this year, because if we were going to do the bake exchange at all this year, I wanted to make something simple. I wanted to make something easier to make. I made the cheesecake bars, and I think I did mention in the last vlog that I did yesterday. Cheesecake bars, they were a flop. It didn't work out too well, and although the chocolate that was poured on top was a success, the cheesecake filling, as well as the graham cracker crust, that portion of it was not. The cheesecake came out slightly undercooked. The graham cracker crust crumbled too much. And it just wasn't the kind of thing that I wanted to give my parents. Then I had to take a moment and think about it and be like, you know what? I should have maybe practiced and did a better job with it the first time until I got a better idea of how to make it. There is a recipe on how to make cheesecake bars a different way, and I might take that approach the next time around, so that's what I'll be doing next year. With regard to what I'm going to be doing right now, though, is I'm currently out for a walk, which is where I should be right now. And even though it's cold outside and freezing, it is winter, although it doesn't appear to be, because look, there's hardly any snow on the ground at all. That doesn't mean that it's not cold out. It's very cold. It's like minus, for all I know, it's minus 15. And that's the wind chill part. And it was like minus 10 wind chill, minus 16 or 15 or however cold it actually is. And it's like there's barely anything on the ground snow-wise, although there are patches of ice on the ground. This winter's been pretty bizarrely weird, but you know, take it as it comes. You know, I'm sure some other provinces in this country, you know, barely got snow on the ground. But it's leaving me to believe that this Christmas could very well end up being a green Christmas this year. No surprise, if you know what I mean. Ay, ay, ay. What do you do? So, what has been going on all this year? 2025, this year, I gotta tell you, hasn't been the greatest. I mean, it hasn't been the worst. Had some ups and downs, had some trials and tribulations. Donald Trump has been reelected and is ruining the United States and is destroying other countries. In the process, threatening to annex Canada, my home country, and Greenland as well. I don't think that Trump really realizes the ramifications he's going to be facing because of that. Dealt with some other bullshit recently. Lost a printer. Lost my sanity in the last few months because of some other bullshit going on. Life sucks overall. But it wasn't all bad. My 2025 kind of started off pretty reasonably. Got to do a couple of cooking videos right around the New Year's, and even had some pretty good ideas of what other types of cooking videos that I've been planning on doing in the past. Some ideas ended up falling through, which happens. But yeah, so far it's been, I'd say 2025 has been pretty average, and I'm not going to get into the too many details right now in this video. I'll do a year in review video at some point, but for right now, things are kind of up and down. Look forward to 2026 though. Hopefully next year will be better, but I'm not so sure at this point. But anyway, guys, that is the video for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I'm enjoying doing these types of videos. I'm going to try and upload as much videos as I can, as often as I can. I do have at least one vlog, maybe two planned for around Christmas time. They won't be uploaded until after. This video in particular, I'm hoping will be uploaded later today, but we shall see. Today's going to be a bit of a busy day later. I'm going to be doing some cleaning. I've got some dishes going on. I got a little bit of laundry to do, dishes and all that. Just making sure I'm on top of everything so that I don't fall behind before I visit family on Christmas. I've got some other stuff planned later on, so we'll see what happens once I get home. And just this week, all alone, just all this week, I have actually uploaded 3 videos. Maybe more than that, who knows. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm pretty busy. May have some issues with YouTube, but that's something that I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do probably in the next little while, although it may be some time before that happens. And just getting on with my day. Hope you guys enjoyed Tuesday. Hope you're having at least as good of a day as I am. I know I'm having a good day. I mean, the weather today is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, it's a little chilly, and yeah, my nose is a bit runny because of the cold, but at the end of the day, what do you do? I mean, it is winter after all, so I mean, you kind of have to expect that you're going to get cold weather like this. And it's about to get worse come January of next year. And I'm talking about the temperature, not so much what's been going on in the world. And that's basically it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to finish my walk. When I get home, I'm going to try and get this video out as soon as I possibly can. No promises, but I'll do what I can. But until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Merry Christmas to everybody, and I will check back with you guys in the next video. Look forward to the next vlog, because you guys are going to be blown away. This Christmas, good or bad, it's going to be a rather interesting, it's going to be a rather fun, it's just going to be a nice video overall, good or bad. So, but anyway, Merry Christmas everybody, and I hope to see you guys soon. I'll do an official year in review video probably sometime after, maybe doing a video on this GoPro just like before. But anyway, guys, have a great day. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you're celebrating. check back with you guys in the next video, and don't eat too much turkey. Take care, y'all.